Krillin's power level may be over 9,000.
It's over 9,000! What the?
But his bank account still at 0. Why is it that Earth's strongest human is still financially irrelevant? In the words of Dragon Ball Z, raw strength saves the planet. But when it comes to money, even Z fighters get humbled by economic reality. Today, on Cosmic Chronicles, we explore the hidden economy of Dragon Ball Z. Why does Goku never work? How does Vegeta have a castle? And why in every timeline does Krillin still end up broke? Let's power up our scouters and look at paychecks, not just punches. Let's start by understanding the Dragon Ball Z universe. Earth in DBZ is a weird hybrid of sci-fi tech, old world kingdoms, and Capsule Corp futurisms. We have flying cars, talking animals, and dinosaurs. But what we don't have: visible jobs, economic systems, salaries. With the exception of Capsule Corp, Kame House martial arts schools, and military groups like the Red Ribbon Army, most economic activity is invisible. This makes it the perfect metaphor for modern job confusion. Tons of power, zero structure. YouTubers, freelancers, fighters for hire, welcome to the gig economy DBZ edition. Now that we understand the chaos of their world economy, let's zoom in on some fan favorites and see how their finances stack up. Goku is the GOAT, but also the definition of unemployed by choice. He spends most of his life training, fighting, or dying. The only job he ever held was a farmer, and even then, Chi-Chi had to force it. So how does Goku survive? Simple. Social capital. He lives rent-free at Kame House. He freeloads meals. His work is spiritual, not economic. Goku's value isn't monetary. He's essentially a monk crossed with a war machine. This reflects a modern archetype, the passion-driven genius who resists structure, the gamer who wants to stream, the artist who trains endlessly but never monetizes. Goku is powerful but financially passive. And in real life, that gets you broke. But then there's Vegeta. Same fight power, totally different financial story. Vegeta is a royal. His Saiyan heritage gives him generational wealth. He marries into Capsule Corp, aka the richest family on Earth. That means he lives in luxury, has access to healing tanks, training chambers, and ships. He doesn't need to work. Vegeta is the embodiment of wealth privilege. He was born into power and partnered into capital. His only job is to fight, and he gets paid in legacy. Compare that to modern trust fund kids, athletes who marry into money, or influencers who skip struggle entirely. Vegeta is the classic high-value man. Meme, money, power, and passive income from a rich income law. But what happens when you have neither Goku's gift nor Vegeta's inheritance? You get Krillin. Let's talk about the underdog, the human, the hustler. Let's talk about Krillin. Krillin is Earth's strongest human. He trains with the gods. He saves the world multiple times. And what does he have to show for it? A regular job as a cop. A modest house, a few friends. No palace, no trust fund, no hype. Krillin represents the skilled worker in a world that rewards spectacle. He's the technician, the essential employee, the guy who does everything right and still gets overlooked. In today's world, he'd be the IT guy who fixes everything but never gets promoted. His power doesn't scale to capital. And that's the central lesson. Without leverage, skill doesn't guarantee wealth. So what does DBZ teach us about wealth, value, and capitalism? Let's break it down in economic terms. 1. Power is not money. Goku has cosmic power, but no income. He survives off goodwill. That's not scalable. 2. Legacy is leverage. Vegeta uses status, access, and partnership to maintain comfort. You don't have to be the best if you marry rich. 3. Skill without scale equals stagnation. Krillin has high-level ability, but no scalable platform. No brand, no business. These archetypes map perfectly to our world. Gokus are talented but broke dreamers. Vegetas are legacy rich and insulated, and Krillins hardworking but economically boxed in. And unless you understand leverage, you're one fight away from financial freefall. So, the next time you watch Dragon Ball Z, don't just watch the punches, watch the paychecks. Ask yourself, am I building leverage like Vegeta? Am I chasing passion like Goku, but ignoring income? Or am I Krillin, valuable, but boxed into a system that undervalues me? Anime reflects real life, and real life requires strategy. Subscribe for more anime meets economics breakdowns right here on Cosmic Currency. Drop a comment. Which anime character do you think actually handles their money the best? And remember, this isn't financial advice, just anime economics and storytelling. Always do your own research. See you next time, guildmates. Keep your scouter tuned to wealth. Under the glow of stars, we forge our future. Until next time, peace.